Oh, okay. Yes, it's recording. Sorry, I have to check. I always start recording. Oh, okay. I should probably say hi. Hi. So it's yeah. Sorry, I'm rambling before I even actually started. It's Aiden. I haven't actually done a proper introduction in a while, so I figured today would be necessary. So hello, this is I. But yeah. So I'm just I decided to draw the meet the artist meme thing. And I've tried to do it a few times and I've never actually finished it. So this time I was like, I'm going to do it. And I actually managed to do it, as you can probably see by the fact that you're seeing this video. I don't know, I'm all over the place. But yeah, so I started off with drawing myself, as you can see. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get something out my bag. I should probably make notes for these things. Like, I mean, geez, words. I should probably make notes of what I want to say before I start recording. Okay, I can't find it. So yeah, so I just started drawing myself, and you'll see a couple seconds ago that I drew the eyes and the left one is off. It's like not the same shape and it really annoys me. So remember to flip your canvas because I forget to do it, and I'm pretty sure it's probably because I mainly do traditional that I just forget. I think it's I forget that it's a feature, so I just never do it. But I mean, it doesn't matter. So here I am just drawing the Batman symbol on a separate layer because I felt like it'd be easier because if I needed to adjust the shape of it or move it was because I didn't do it in the right place. It'd make it much easier. I'm sorry, I'm still looking for that thing in my bag. It's okay, I've got it now. I've got it. I apologize. So yeah. So I think I finished drawing it and I've just moved it around a little. So yeah. And now I'm drawing my legs, and as you can see, the right leg. Like, well, it's the left of the image. When you look at it, it's your right. But obviously on the image, it's my left. If that makes sense. Okay, I'm kind of confused myself. Yeah, but the right leg is thinner. And it annoys me because it's really obvious. And I can't cope with it. I can't cope because it's so obvious. And I didn't realize at the time, but I realize now. And I'm too lazy to go back and fix it. So yeah. So I'm just writing, like, the basic information down, and I redo this a few times. And it's because I start writing it and I'm like, oh, I don't like how it's written, and then I'm like, oh, maybe I should use a different pen, and oh, maybe I should do it different sizes for like the where it says name and then alias and stuff like that. And then I figured I'll do that in one size, and then the actual answers and then the size below. And yeah, I just keep redoing it and I don't know why. So yeah, as you can see, my name is Aiden and my alias is Owlmoose, which is the one I use on Tumblr. I don't know, I like the color blue, and I don't know why, but I put it in Japanese, and then I like moose. So yeah, that's the explanation for that. I also like cows, which is why I'm pretty sure my YouTube's Aiden Moo. What? I just saw that my screen went weird. I hope that doesn't show up on the video. Okay, so yeah. I didn't put my age down. I don't know why. I just thought I was being funny or something. I don't know. But yeah, gender, male. As you see, I add that in a bit later. And then I have INTP and INTJ, but that's actually wrong. It's meant to be INTP/INFP, but I get INTP more, so I just typically go with that anyway. I don't think it really matters. But yeah, my likes are my dogs, roller coasters, the cold and snow, sweaters, baking and cooking, and I mainly bake brownies and cookies. mainly brownies. But yeah, so my dogs, I have the oldest to youngest is Molly, who is a Scottish Terrier. I don't know why I keep changing my voice, so I apologize because I don't know why I keep changing it so much. And then I have Kate. I feel like I'm talking really weirdly. Casey, who is a Rottweiler. Molly. No, I just said Molly. Oh my god, I'm messing my words up. Keely, who is a German Shepherd. And then Manson, who's a Border Collie, and he is the only male. So yeah. So it goes Molly, Casey, Keely, and Manson. So yeah. I love my doggos. And I keep falling behind on everything else. I'm a mess. Wow. I remember, what did I put for dislikes? The fact that my sketchbooks keep falling apart. Okay, so my A5 sketchbooks, the covers keep falling off. I don't know why, because it doesn't happen to the A4 ones, and they're same brand, same style, everything, but they don't come off the A4 ones. So I don't know why that is. So it's stressing me out. Because I feel like once the cover comes off, then the actual pages of the sketchbook are more likely to get damaged. And I think that's why it's stressing. Oh, Manny, stop. Don't start barking at me. I don't know if you can actually hear it because I've got headphones in and that's how I'm recording. But he was barking. And then the heat. I don't like the heat because it affects my asthma. And my asthma's not very strong or anything, but it does make it more difficult to breathe in the heat. I don't know why, but it does. I'm pretty think my asthma is going though, so, but still. Oh, as you can see, I got late. And then what else did I put? What else did I put? What else did I put? I don't remember what else I put. Yeah, I did headphones and I just did scribbles for the wires, and then I decided, because I got late, I was going to do it properly, but then I couldn't be bothered, so I scribbled it, and then I was like, no, I'm gonna do this properly. But as you can see, when I redo it, I don't do the wires long enough, so I'm kind of a bit upset like that. I feel like if I was to redo it, I'd make the wires of the headphones a bit longer. But yeah, I'll probably fix just a couple of things on the picture of me, like the eyes, most likely the eyes, I feel like I would want to correct, and obviously the leg. But mostly, otherwise, I'm mostly happy with the drawings. So yeah. So I draw my bag, which is the bag I carry. If I go anywhere, that's the bag I'll have. And then my pencil case and my sketchbooks. I draw my glasses and my headphones. And I typically carry a couple other things, but nothing really important. Like, obviously I have my wallet with me typically. And I don't know, I just didn't draw everything. Like, I didn't draw what was in my pencil case, and I feel like I should have, but I didn't. But they're just like typical pens and pencils. Well, mechanical pencils, and then my rubber. And there's nothing really special in my pencil case, apart from a brush pen. But then I don't actually use that a whole lot because I feel like my sketchbook can't really handle it. I don't know why, because I mean, I've used it in other sketchbooks that are similar, but I just feel like it can't. I don't know. I don't know if this paper is just not as good with water and ink, so I just don't use it. But yeah. So yeah, now I'm coming myself in, and you'll notice that the skin is literally the only thing I shade. Oh, I do my eyes green, and then a brown on top because I have like a brown with a browny green eyes, or hazel, I don't know what you want to call them. And I do the hair in the direction like it goes, because this brush has a bit of a texture, like the brush I use for all the coloring. So I go from the root and then down, and I just kind of blend, and then I get a slightly lighter color just to kind of add the different tones and just show where the highlights would be. But yeah, and then I always add blushes to the cheeks, like a tint of red to the cheeks and the nose, because that's the blood vessels are closest, so it gives a more reddish tone in the skin. So I always do it there. Like, I try to make it more subtle, but sometimes it comes up really. I like it to be subtle, but I feel like because I did a flat color for the rest of the face, it's not as subtle as it normally would be, like as if I was doing a more painterly style. But yeah, for my clothes, I pretty much just wear black or maybe some gray. So when I was coloring, I try to make my pants, my shoes, and my sweater all different shades of black. Like slightly, and then the undertones be different colors. So one's like a blue and the other's like a purple, and I think one might be a reddish tone. Or maybe a green. I don't remember quite so much what it is, but yeah. So I try to do that. And obviously you can see I'm a bit behind there, but I changed the answers of the stuff to blue so it stands out more. And I think I changed the color of the blue. And I know I'm backtracking a lot, and I'm sorry. It's just, yeah. But I put my goals on there as well. I don't know if people could typically do that. I feel like they do. But yeah, it was just kind of generic art goals, and then just get better at volleyball, which is kind of just thrown in there for no reason, really. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like because I play volleyball at uni, but I'm one of the new ones, and I just don't know. It's kind of embarrassing being that because I'm like the one of, if not the tallest person, and I'm probably like the worst player on the team. So I don't know. Kind of feel like I'm letting everyone down, despite the fact I'm only a newbie. But you know, yeah. I don't know why I'm talking about this. I apologize. It's like I'm giving you my life story. Yeah, I don't know. I've been all over the place lately. I've been socializing too much. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'm an introvert, and I've been out 4 days on a road, and it's just, wow, it's a lot. I mean, one of the days was to see my mom. My mom? I wouldn't say mom, and I'm not American, so that feels really weird to say. Yeah, so I would see my mom. And, yeah, so, socializing 4 days in a row, that's hard. And then I've been talking to people, like, online as well, so, wow, a lot of people talking. Yeah, so I'm gonna color in my bag, and, I don't know, I don't really have a method for coloring that, because it's, like, it has a texture to it, like, but I don't know what it is, I don't bother drawing, like, I didn't add any texture or shading to anything else, other than the hair and the skin. I don't know why I did that, I honestly don't. I feel like it's partially laziness, and then partially just, I don't know. It's probably just laziness. I don't know. I didn't even consider adding shading or anything else, I think. I don't know. I don't really have a method for coloring yet. I just kind of do it the way I do it whenever I do it, because I don't do it very often. So I feel like that's partially why I don't really have a set method for doing it. But I feel like once I do, I might make a video on it. I feel like I'm trying to. So yeah. Oh geez, I am a mess. I am a complete mess. I wish you'll see my pencil case. It looks like a carton of milk, but not any milk. Banana milk. Like, oh god. People a few times have asked, like, when I first pulled it out, they thought it's a real carton of milk, which is kind of amusing. But yeah. Wow, this is really slow. This is like 8 times or something the speed, and I feel like it's super slow. But I feel like if I do it any faster, then I don't know. I feel like it'd be too fast. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, jeez, I'm a mess. Ow, ow, ow. Sorry. I hurt myself. Um, So yeah, I feel like this is so slow. Wow, I don't really know what to say. I feel like whenever I try do any video, whether I do narration or like talk in the video, I'm just constantly all over the place. And I apologize, and I swear my voice probably sounds different in every video, and I don't know what it is, but I feel like a second I have to like talk in something, I feel like I change my voice, and it's not even like consistent. It changes like throughout the video, and so I apologize for that. I don't even know what my actual voice sounds at this point. I really don't. Um, so yeah. Oh yeah, so I just called in my sketchbooks, and my sketchbook's actually black, but I felt like there was too much black going on with all my clothes, so um, I did a gray instead because I felt like it just worked better. I don't know. I just I just didn't want another I just didn't want to try get another shade of black, so I just figured dark gray would be a fine substitute, and then it wouldn't be such a stark contrast with the white of the paper. So yeah, here I'm just adding the metal bits onto the bag, and I use a blue, not a silvery blue, a bluey gray to kind of imitate like a silverish color. And then you got my glasses. Fun fact, I wear glasses because I'm light sensitive, so I'm meant to wear them whilst I'm on the computer, but I'm not currently wearing them, and I haven't worn them in a while, which is weird because I've been on my computer the most lately, so that's kind of stupid of me. But yeah. The rim's not actually that blue either, but it does have blue tones, but it's more on the inside of the frame, and it's not always easy to see. It's easier to see in different lights, in like certain lights. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, but yeah, but yeah. So I think I spent the most time on the coloring for the glasses. I mean, well, not time, but like effort wise, I definitely put the most into the glasses. I don't even know why I did. I just did. But I feel like I'm slowly kind of figuring out my style. Um, at least for some things, I wanna get more realistic again because I feel like is I just don't cartoonish or or manga. I don't know what you describe my style as, but it's just I want it more realistic. But yeah, I just do. I just so yeah. I might I wouldn't want to do some realistic pieces again, so I might do some like but they'll most likely be traditional. So if I manage to get some kind of setup for traditional once I'm back in uni, I might do that. Oh yeah, so now I'm coloring my pencil case. So yeah, I'm just coloring my banana milk pencil case. Um, but yeah, yeah. Oh wow. Um, so yeah, I don't know what else to talk about really. Oh, actually, I have a book recommendation. It's called Carry On by Rainbow Rowell, I think it's pronounced. I'm not sure. I have no clue. Um, but it's set in in like a wizard. They say mage or mages. I don't know what you want to say, but it's like a magic school, and is like a chosen one. So I know it kind of sounds Harry Potterish because it's set in England as well. I know it sounds Harry Potterish, but the plot is actually different, and I really enjoyed it. I read it within like I started it on late on a Thursday and I finished it on the Friday. And it's about 500 pages, so it's not huge. It's not a huge book. But yeah, and it's got the one of the main characters is gay and does end up in a relationship with another guy. But the thing is, it's not centered around that. The story is not centered around that. So I feel like I like books where it includes LGBT characters, but the focus of the story isn't around the fact that they are LGBT. They just happen to be. And I feel like I like that because it normalizes it. Oh, so yeah, I'm just adding the little last touches, like to the shoes, just adding some slightly different tones so you can differentiate the dimensions, and then I add little white bits. Oh, okay, and that's the end. Okay, bye. I'm sorry, quick, bye. Hi.